Hello all, welcome back to Learning Partner. If you are new, please do subscribe. This is another channel where you can directly connect with me. We have around 1,000 plus members already who are working. We take live coding sessions and everything. To just get notified about those sessions, please do join this group. So in this logic development video, I will be talking about a simple registration form. Let's say it might be a student or employee, it can be anything. But there are various scenarios. So first, if you can see, we have first name, middle name, last name. Once we enter the value, full name should be automatically generated. Then we have a drop down. We have some caste. If we select other, then only this box should be visible. Then we have 10%, 12% and graduation. So we just have to calculate average over here and assign it over here. Then mobile number. So if we enter the mobile number, our registration number should be created unique. And registration number will be like first name plus last 4 digit of the mobile number. So these are the various things we have to achieve. And let me just show you the live task also. See, A, B, 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 C, C, C. So you can see as I type, my full name is getting generated. If I select other text box is visible. If I select open, it is getting hidden. Let's try adding percentage 40, 50. So you can see 40% average we have got. Let's say mobile number 1122334455. So now over here you can see first name and the last 4 digit of our mobile number got printed. So now same thing we are going to do with the reactive form, because with template it will be very easy. But in case of reactive, you need to write some particular logic. So let's start that. So this is the component which I have created. The UI already I have copy pasted. You can see it's a simple bootstrap form. Fine. Now we are going to do this with the reactive form. So how do we create the reactive form? And if your version is greater than Angular 17, so you will have import statement over here. There, please add reactive form module. Then you can start. This is an old project, so I already have a reactive form module in my app module. Now let's say student form colon. What we are going to create is a form group. Round bracket, curly bracket. Now, how many things? Sorry, is equal to new form group, round bracket, curly bracket. So this is an empty form we have created. Now, how many controls we have means how many objects, fields we are going to have in the form. That many control we have to create. Correct. So let's say f name is colon new form control like this. Then middle name colon new form control. So like this, we have to create all the field. Let me just create it. Okay. So see all the controls, whatever the form controls we have, that many control I have created. 10, 12, graduation, one control for caste and one for other also like that. So all the fields, whatever the input fields we had like that, I have created the registration form. Now, after creating registration form, this registration form, we need to bind it also. Correct. Okay. So we don't have form control, but let's just add a form tag. Whenever we are working with reactive forms, so always try to create a form tag. It's not mandatory, but we should have it. Let's add it over here. Now inside this, on the form tag, we need to add our form group name. So square bracket form group is equal to our form group name, that is student form. It will go over here. Fine. So we have created our form, then that form we have binded to our form tag. Now in template form, we use ng model, but here we have to use form controller name is equal to whatever the control name we have to bind to this element, we need to bind it. So just this will go over here. Let's copy. Now I will explain the shortcut way. So all the elements has this class. So what I can do, I will search this and I will replace with like this. So this kind of short tricks will increase your development speed. Now we just have to change the control name. Then cast For drop down only, we don't have it. Other caste, 10, 12, graduation, average, mobile number, and registration number. Let's instead of read, let's use read only. Fine. Let me just say. Let's just check if we have any error or not. So we don't have any error, means our form is properly binded. Now, so first thing first, so see, once we change the value of this text box, we need to create our full name, and that full name we need to attach it over here, right? So these are reactive forms. So we cannot write that ng model change or on change. So we can subscribe to the change of this control. So how do we write that? So let me just move it. Let's close this. We don't need that right now. Now, so in constructor, we have to subscribe to the form changes. Okay. So this will be like this dot student form dot controls dot square bracket. What control? First name dot value changes. So value changes return observable. You can see, so we can obviously subscribe to it. So dot subscribe round bracket result colon any, or just write result only. We don't have to provide the data type. Fine. So let me just print a console.log and just save. So once we change the first name, now our console should get printed. Let's try that. Means whenever we change our control, our that subscribe call will execute. See, getting it? That many times it is getting printed. So now on name change, we are going to get this. Just like that, we have to write for first name, last name, but that will be kind of a repeated thing. So we have a shortcut for that from RxJS. Just like first name, we can write one more function to subscribe to the middle name, just like that last name. But this is kind of repeated thing, and we are just increasing our code also. This is not the right way. So instead of it, we have a combined latest thing in RxJS operator. So let's try that. Combine latest round bracket and square bracket. So here we need to pass the observable. So this is the first observable, comma, then second observable, comma, and the third observable. Let's make it one by one. Okay, so now finally we can have a single subscribe call like this. Got it? So if any of the value got changed, we can generate our full name. So, and we can create one more function, generate full name. So with this, like we will be seeing like advanced thing we have in RxJS. Those are the operator which we normally don't use, and this function we will call it over here. Now in this function, we just have to create our full name. So let's write that constant fname is equal to. Now we need to read the control value. So student form dot control fname, sorry, square bracket. What do we need? Just the value. So value. Just like that, we need to have three more variables: fname, middle name, and the last name. And here also mname and last name. And we just need to create our full name. So F name plus we need the space, then M name plus last name. So this will create our full name. Then this full name we need to attach it to our form also. So in which control we have to assign? So we have full name control. That is this control. Dot set value. And what value we need to set? Just the full name local variable where we have created it. Let's try this if it is working. So it's not working. Okay, it's working, but after some time it started working. Why? Let's try it again. And once we type CCC, it is rewriting. Okay, so that's because we have no, but combine latest is only it is triggering when we are emitting this value. That should not be the case. If any of the value get changed, combine latest all. Let's try it. Combine latest all. What it needs? Let me just check this properly. Sorry, I got it wrong. So when we here you can see we have three, we are trying to subscribe three value changes. So here also we can get three parameters. So that will be like, because we are trying to read three observables. So here we will get F name, middle name, and last name. Now this we can pass to this function. So F name, comma, middle name, comma, last name. Fine. Now it is giving error. Why it is, what is the syntax? We have to write it over here. Okay, square bracket. Still it is giving, see, it is showing value like this. Okay, let's try value colon. What is wrong? Observable of any, and subscribe partial observable of any. That's it. Let me just again think. Just need one more bracket. Yeah, fine. So let's rewrite this function. Instead of reading the form control value like this, we will have parameter now. F name, M name, and L name. Fine. Let's get rid of this. Now over here, we can pass M name and last name. Over here, we have to pass the third parameter. Okay, now let's test it. So this is the optimized code now. But why it is triggering only on the last name? Combine latest. We get the three value. It is working properly, but this value changes is triggering when the last is getting triggered. Okay, let it be. For now, our task is done. So first is like we have to create the full name when any of the value got changed. Okay. Next is the second is for this, I will come up with the optimized solution. Let just me complete this. So second task is if we select other, then only this text box should be visible. So for that, what we can do in the HTML only, we can directly read the form control value. That will be on the ng condition over here. So star ng if student form dot controls square bracket single quote, and the control what we have to use is, let's add a control over here. We forgot that, and the control name will be cast. It will go over here. And condition will be like if control dot value equal to what we have to compare with other. So value, we will pass it over here. So now let's check this. So by default, see, we don't have that other text box visible. If I select open, we don't have it. If I select other, now it is visible. Got it? So same thing, whatever we are doing over here now, you can try with the template also. That because how do you do with the template and how it is different with the reactive. So you should have an idea of both. Fine. Now again, third thing, we need to calculate the average of 10th, 12th and graduation. So again, we need to read the subscribe thing of three control. So again, same thing we can do. So let's copy this. Let's paste it over here. Now here we need to have 10th, 12th and graduation. And we need to calculate average. So just like that function, we will have one more function, calculate average. And here let's change the parameter 10th, 12th and graduation. Fine. Now here we just need to calculate the percentage. So 10th, we don't need to concatenate, we just need the addition. So 10th and the graduation. And we need to divide by 3, but I think we will get the value in string format, but let's see first. And this value we have to assign it to the average control. So it will be over here. Let's see if we are able to calculate. So 10th, 20, 12. Nothing is happening. Let's check. This function, we didn't call it over here. Fine. Let's check it now. So it's not printing because let me just explain why, what is happening. Student registration component. Let's add a debugger over here. So you can see any of the control value get changed, that subscribe thing is working. But here you can see we are getting string value. So we just need to convert it to the integer. So this we can do number round bracket like that. Fine. Let's check once more time. So 20, 30, 50. So it is working fine. Now, if I change 30 to 90, you can see again average is getting changed. But we can limit this also. To limit that, we just have to use dot to fix method of the number. Dot to fixed and max 2 digit. Let's try it again. So 20, 30, 40. Got it? And if we make it to 80, see, average is also changing. Now, last thing. So, if we enter mobile number, we need to create our unique registration number. So that will be first name plus last 4 digit of our mobile number. So let's write code for that. So how we are going to calculate once if first name or mobile number got changed, we need to generate our registration number. So again, combine latest we will use because we need to check for the two controls. So first will be like first name and the last will be like mobile number. Let's remove the second, third element, first name and mobile. And just like this function, I will create one more function, generate unique number. It will have just 2 parameters. So this function, I will pass it over here. Mobile, we will pass it over here. Now, Mobile number we will get up of 10 digits. So we just need a last 4 digits. So let's just search that also. How do we get the last 4 digit? Get last 4 character JavaScript. Let's try. What is the method we have to use? Don't we have direct something? id.slice -5. I think I have worked that. Let me check my code, the working one. Student registration form was there. So I do all the code for the this with JavaScript. So length -4, that's it. Okay, sub-str we have to use. So let me copy. So over here, from mobile number, mobile number dot str dot length -4. Fine. Let's just try this if it is working or not. Then I will explain. So now let's say mobile, my name is Chetan. And if we change the mobile number to 8899889976. Now it's not generating. Why is it? Or we missed something. Okay, we were trying to show the full name. See here it got printed, but we need to print it in our last control. Our last control name is registration number. So here we need to assign it instead of full name. And we don't need the space also. Or let's add hyphen. So just see Chetan 99889999. What did we do wrong? Why it is not working? Earlier it was working. What did we change? Set name. Nothing, no? Let's try it again. Why it's not working? Let me debug if we are getting the debug and everything or not. Get unique name is there. Fine. So first name is coming and mobile number is also coming. So this is not working or what? Yeah, we are getting it. And that we are assigning it over here also. But why it is not getting displayed over here? The last control. Okay, here we don't have that form controller name. Okay, this form control got removed. Let's save. So that's what I said. Everything is fine. Let's try now. Chetan. See, getting it? It's properly generating now. So I know like this might be confusing, combine latest. So combine latest, how it works. So we can pass multiple observable to this. Okay. And it will monitor for all the value changes. So if we don't write this, we have to write 33 subscribe call, but that will be unnecessary. We are increasing our code. So we have a combine latest operator that will combine all the observable and this single subscribe will execute in case of that. If any of this observable value got changed, this subscribe will execute and we will have a single proper code you can see. Okay. So this is a way how you can do the same task by using reactive. Now in template, it will be very easy because it's just an object ng model change you can write, but I will be creating one more form. Same thing we will try with the template also. Fine. So that's it. If you're new, please do like and subscribe.